Greetings and welcome to another Alpha Magnus review. Today we've got this guy. We're going to have to go wide on him. We have Stavros from the Mythuc Legions line. This shows you everybody who worked on this bad boy. It's a Bigbadtoystore exclusive. He is currently still available. It is an adult collectible, ages 15 and up. Got this guy before I pre-ordered him the day he came out because I have all the other ones, the other Dragon Men. I'm going to do a whole Dragon Men video once I get the orange parts for Kragnar, by the way. Give me 1 second here. I keep forgetting and unplugging my microphone. Hey, so let me know if it sounds better before or after I plug that microphone in. Here's the fun stuff, yada yada yada. Bigbadtoystore's cool. He is open because I could not wait to play with this guy. He's pretty amazing. Right here. Now I do have a couple issues with the actual mold of this. I've mentioned it numerous times. The tail is a little bit weird to put on. And they don't stand up very well, which you'd think they would have these big old feet, but they don't. They are very top heavy. So that is a problem with the ogre scale, I guess, in general. Not so much this figure. Ogre scale ones are that. I haven't messed around with him. He is fun. He is neat. Let's take this piece out of here. I prefer to just leave the weapons in the hand and take the hand off. You will probably have to heat him up. Throw back and heat him up style. Because... Oh, well, pulled that out on accident. We're not doing a full strip down on him, but he is a black dragon underneath here. But you can pull stuff like this off. It's a little bit disappointing that not everything. So you can't take his legs off. They're kind of fashioned on there. Take the waist, this chest piece off. This is the most dressed dragon thus far, Dragon Man. I am not getting the Bathier. I always forget. I can never say that name. The big dragon. I'm not getting that. I am not employed enough to have that figure, but B, it's where am I putting that? Like, seriously, I think he's huge. He does come with these if you don't want the those pieces in, or if you want to display them without. This goes into his back right here because there's one of these that has a hole. And you can just fill that hole in. Personally, don't think this was needed for this particular character because he's got the clothing on his back. I would have rather have had, I don't know, extra set of hands or something. Gauntlet, I don't know. And here's his other hands, which we're going to put in right now. I do always recommend putting these on close to you and not trying to do it on camera. That's a Mythuc Legions thing for the most part. Everybody else, you can kind of do it. Their fits are very tight. And it's a more expensive character, so you don't want to have to try to hunt this down afterwards because you've been unplugging it too fast. So we're going to actually lean him back on his tail. And that usually keeps him up pretty well. But that makes you have one static pose all the time. He does have the shoulders. I believe one of the guys I thought had these shoulders. Yeah, it was Arakagor had the similar shoulders. Gauntlets as well. Boots. This piece is pretty much seems to be unique to each one. They just change a little bit on each one to make it a little better. The real unique part of this is this clothing here. So this is... it's got a real thin wire in it, so you can do some stuff, but it's almost like not even there. It's real weird. I just love their cloth goods. It does connect in the back, and then you can put the dragon tail through that. You do have to insert the dragon tail back here, which takes a hook and a swivel. A little bit annoying, but you'll figure it out. I think they've kind of figured this mold out pretty well. I think all that we need now is what? A pink and a yellow dragon, and we've got ourselves a Power Ranger team. As we get a black, a blue, an orange, which that's just weird that they're even doing that, but and a green. So, who else am I missing? I know I'm missing one. One black, blue. We'll just say, oh, we need a yellow and a pink. I guess the girl ones. So I don't know if they're gonna make girl dragons. Don't really care. I think a golden dragon would be awesome. That would be sweet. And there's currently an ogre scale fully armored guy that I kind of want them to do a pink dragon with white feathers on. I'm gonna try to draw that out and send it and see if I can get it put anywhere. I do love these figures, but I feel like I might be the only guy who's really, well, me and Dan Larson are the only two people who are like super hardcore on these. So, because I don't really see these ones sell out too much. So, that's why I do videos, because these are like my favorite Mythic Legions characters. I like the skull-headed guys from Zolocon. I have a couple other Mythic Legions as well, but the clear guys are pretty cool. But there he is holding his mace there, and here's his sword. So yeah, there's Stavros. He's well worth it. Only gripe is this waist piece. I continually have bunched that up and gotten this over it so many times, and then I look back and I haven't even touched it, and then it'll have seeped its way back up. It's the only real problem I have with him, aside from the usual ogre scale problems. It's all ogre now. Yeah, how come they haven't done a Shrek? I probably would buy a Shrek homage. Give me a Shrek and a donkey. Alright, that's it. That is another dragon down. We are getting there. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, comment. Until next time, I'm Alpha Magnus. That's a dragon!